Okay, I'm going to leave a link in the description below to a video that I'm going to talk to you about. It's probably a never good idea in this day and age. It's not like back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, especially the 80s, when you were free to carry your firearms in the back of your truck on the window, on the rail there. You guys remember those days, right? Driving down the street, down the highway, you see a gun rack in the back window of a pickup truck and you see rifles. You don't see that now. We don't live in those times anymore. As free as some of us think we are, or as free as we want to be, we don't live in those days anymore. So you have to use this to avoid getting handcuffed and going to jail, or possibly getting shot and killed. This is where I think it would be great if we had more training, if we had community outreach from local police and law enforcement to educate the youth, educate gun owners, educate pro Second Amendment carry holders, or people that want to own firearms, of the do's and don'ts. And I know some of y'all are going to watch the video and you're going to say, well, how come a black guy can't do that? White guys do it all the time. Let's put that aside and ask yourself, do you really think it's smart for you to take out a firearm, regardless of if it's a a handgun, pistol, or rifle? It doesn't matter. Do you think it's really smart to take a firearm out, even though you ask the police officer, can I take this out of my car and transport it to the other car over there, when there's several police officers, if not more, around? Now, I'm not sure and clear why all the police officers were there at that location in the video and the description link below. But regardless of the details of it, I can't imagine myself being in a parking lot anywhere. There's cops all over the place for whatever reason, right? Nothing to do with me. And thought, this is a great time to go ahead and take out my firearm and transport it to another vehicle. No way in any common sense does that make any sense at all. Regardless, if you say, well, he has the right to transport that, he should have the same right as any other race out there, white, black, brown, doesn't matter. But the question you should ask yourself, is it a good time right at that moment to be doing that? Do you think that's really a smart idea? The answer is probably going to be no. Was the guy looking for attention? Who knows, because he had his camera on. And maybe he was protecting himself, and you'll say, well, a lot of black people get shot, and well, he's just protecting himself. And possibly so. I have nothing against that. But you probably could avoid all that in this day and age to not do that. How about that? How about wait till they leave? How about wait until there's no one around? Or say, hey, you know what? This is probably not a good location to do this. Let's go across the street. Come to my house. Whatever. And that's the problem, is that you get some knuckleheads out there that they ruin it for the rest of us. They ruin it because they don't have etiquette on gun ownership. They don't have proper etiquette of when to transport or take out your firearm. When's a good time to take it out? Probably not when there's a lot of police around. I mean, you got to use this noodle up here and ask yourself this, because I ask myself this. You know why I don't get tased? Because I don't put myself in that situation, right? And if I got pulled over, it'd be yes officer, no officer, polite, courteous, and then give me my ticket and let me go about my day, and I'll pay my fine. Not sit there and argue. That's why I don't get tased. You want to know why I don't get shot? Because I don't run. Because I don't give them a reason to pull out their firearm. I don't give them a hard time. And I see these videos countless. I mean, from all people, white, black, brown, it doesn't matter. I see countless videos where people argue with the police. I'm thinking, why? Yes, you're right, but why make a big thing about it? I mean, stink about it. Why not go file a complaint? I mean, it's good that this is getting exposure out there, that there's a lot of bad police officers, and there is, I admit it, there's a lot of police officers that shouldn't be police officers, and you need to get those guys out. But why create more waves than you need to? Why create more of a hassle and kickback? You know, I see these videos time and time again, and they're right. Most of them are fairly right. They're not in the wrong, but you got to use good judgment. Is it a good time to do this? Think about it. And that's the problem. People don't want to think. They don't want to play it out in their head, saying, okay, if I do this, do that, okay. Oh, that takes too much time. That's not a free-minded state person. I just should be able to do what I want, when I want, how I want, and I'll deal with the consequences later. So when you get shot or get arrested or tased, it's too late. And then what? We need education, and I wish I could reach out to the police departments and say, look, let's do these seminars, let's do these what if scenarios. What do you think we're going to do if we show up and you pull that firearm? I mean, what do you think? I mean, what do you expect us to do? We're not your buddy. We're not your friend. We're here to protect and serve. We work for you. We work for you, the citizen. But at the same time, we have our protocols. We have to protect ourselves, our own. Help me help you. Don't be a dumbass. You know, use common sense. And you wonder why people get shot, why people get tased, why people get arrested. Because you run, because you have warrants, because you don't want to cooperate, because you don't want to go to jail. How about be a good model citizen and you don't have to worry about that? But there I go on my high horse. Red. All right, adios. I'm out.